Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and today I have got a review of Code Red, and this is by Regina. Well, on the cover of it, it says R. St. Clair. We know her here on BookTube as Regina St. Clair. All right. So when I originally planned, because I finished this book last night, and I really freaking enjoyed it. I loved it, in fact. But other circumstances with my life have happened in the past couple of hours or so. I had a problem with my debit card. It had a freeze put on it, and I've been on the phone with my bank with, so many different people trying to get this straightened out. I finally got it straightened out. So I'm trying to return back to my cheerful self right now to get this review done, because I want this to be an enthusiastic review, because Regina has written such an enthusiastic vampire novel. You can describe Code Red as Southern fried vampire fun. You can describe it as, maybe One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest meets Dracula or something like that. Maybe not Dracula. Let's go with Dark Shadows. Even there's not really a gothic feel to this, but there is a guy and there's a character in this book named Barnabas. And I'll get to him in a minute. But anyway, what Code Red is about, the beginning of the book, this couple is taking their son, and he's probably I think he's about 18 or 19 years old, to this mental facility in Virginia, all right? Because he is suffering what is called Renfield syndrome. In other words, he thinks Kyle, the kid's name is Kyle, he thinks that he is a vampire. All right, so when you first read that, you're thinking, well, is this going to go the psychological horror route, and he's not really a vampire, and it's all in his head or something like that? No, it doesn't. It turns out, yes, indeed, Kyle is a vampire, all right? So he gets taken to this facility. The parents get out of there as quickly as possible, but they are killed, all right, in a mudslide, believe it or not. They're killed in a mudslide. So enter the sheriff. The sheriff is this black woman, a rather robust, I guess you could say it that way, black woman named Georgia Dixon. That's the first name on this thing that I love, because Regina came up with some awesome Southern hillbilly sounding names, and I'll get to those in a minute. But anyway, Georgia is the sheriff. And she finds the vehicle overturned, or she finds the vehicle and they get it towed out and everything. And the tow truck driver that comes in is this old guy. He's an old Vietnam veteran. He's about 70-something years old. His name, and name number 2 that I love, is Silas Cooter. All right? And he's got a daughter, not a daughter, but a granddaughter named Bobby Jean Cooter. Okay? Only in the South are you going to have somebody with the last name of Cooter. Let's just put it that way. I bet you there's not another state, a state outside the South that has somebody with the last name of Cooter. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong, but I guarantee you. All right. So anyway, now Bobby Jean, she wants to be a beauty. She wants to go to beauty school, and she wants to be a beautician and all that, fix people's hair and nails and stuff like that. But she's working at the same mental institution that Kyle is brought to. All right? So one night there is an altercation, and Kyle bites Bobby Jean. Everything seems to be going okay for Bobby Jean, but like I said, Kyle is a vampire. Now, let's get on to a little bit of this. What is worse, and I'll say it this way, I'm going around the world with this review, and I hope y'all understand why, but what is worse than the inmates running the asylum? Answer. When the inmates are running the asylum, and those inmates are vampires. And you got to remember, these are inmates in a mental health facility, so they are not all there in the first place. And I'm not making fun of mentally ill people. I'm just saying that these particular people are not all there. You got one girl that she's so angry that she writes on the walls in feces. You got another girl that is beautiful, but she's definitely broken. You got this schizophrenic football player. you know, and all that. And then you got the staff. There's Nurse Clagle or Craigle, I believe her name is. Reminded me a lot of Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I mean, this woman is completely no nonsense. But anyway, that's the characters there. All right, so you got all these inmates, all these mental health inmates, or whatever you want to call them, patients. We'll say patients. I'm sorry. That have been turned into vampires, and they are on the loose. Okay. All right. So now you got Bobby Jean, and Bobby Jean meets this fella named Barnabas. Barnabas Hellwing or something like that, I believe. And this just goes to show you, because the minute I started reading about Barnabas and everything, he's suave, he's fancy, he takes a liking to her, gives her a ride in his fancy car, all that stuff. You know, let's give the little country girl a ride and show her a good time and all that. I'm gonna say it in the Southern way. I didn't trust this sumbitch the first time I read about him. You know, I'm sitting there thinking this asshole. He's a piece of shit, and I can tell he's a piece of shit. You know, and he shows the true colors later on. And that goes to show you that unless the character is from Dark Shadows, you cannot trust anybody named Barnabas. You can't do it. All right. Anyway, Barnabas shows the true colors, and he kidnaps Bobby Jean and reveals to her his little master plan, because he's kind of like the king vampire, and he's got some kind of like antidote or some kind of serum or whatever cooked up for the rest of the vampires, called Code Red. That's how the title of the book came about, is Code Red. All right. Well, anyway, meanwhile, you got Bobby Jean, you got Silas, you got Georgia, and you got Bobby Jean's boyfriend, Donnie Bodette. I mean, like I said, that is another great, awesome Southern sounding name, Donnie Bodette. You know, and he is exactly what a Donnie Bodette would be. He's definitely redneck. He's muscular. He's jealous of every damn thing. You know, he says yeehaw a lot and stuff like that. But he loves Bobby Jean, and he will defend her to the death. All right. That is the way Donnie is. I mean, and I don't know y'all know this, but Donnie's brother Tom used to work for Motel 6. All right, so there you go. Anyway, so all of them are kind of holed up, and there's kind of a big siege and everything when the vampires attack. And you got Silas in Georgia with, you got flamethrowers, you got hand grenades, you got machetes. I mean, we're talking about blood and guts and everything everywhere. And it comes down to a final confrontation with the king vampire. And that is all I'm going to say the rest of about Code Red, because you just got to read it. All right, because it is that damn good. All right, I mean, this is the first book that I've read from Regina. She's got about 3, maybe 4 other ones out, and she's got stories, and a story or two in local haunts, and the other one that has the icy cover on. I can't remember the name of it. I don't have that one. But yeah, I mean, I want to say just thank you, Regina. You know what? Because I have been in such a slump. You guys know, if you watch my Instagram page, you know how bad a slump I've been in as far as reading, how many books I've DNF'd. And I saw this book, and I'm like, man, I love this cover. And first of all, the cover is by Elder Lemon Design. As soon as I saw it, I knew who it was. Fantastic cover, fantastic book, and I think it has broke my DNF streak, because I was DNFing so many books, and it's just ridiculous. But I'm hoping that this has done the trick, and I believe it has. So thank you, Regina, for breaking the DNF streak for me. Anyway, that is going to do it. That is my review of Code Red. You know what? I don't normally give star ratings anymore, except on Goodreads, but 5 stars. And tell you what, she deserves it. Y'all read this book if you want some good Southern hillbilly vampire, just fantastic fun. All right. Thank y'all, and you have a good day. Take care and stay scared and all that jazz. Bye-bye.